My name's Gary Dordick. I have my own practice in Beverly Hills. I'm fortunate. I have a staff of 5 other lawyers that are excellent. If we can help somebody and the cause is right, we'll take it. I came out of high school and I was teaching martial arts and I wasn't doing very well. So I got a job in a law firm making coffee and photocopies. And the owner of the firm said, you know, you might go far in this business. And I asked him if he wasn't paying attention. I didn't go to college and I barely got out of high school. So he encouraged me to go to law school. I went to UW-LA at night. A lot of people told me it wasn't accredited. They told me I would never pass the bar. They told me I'd never get a good job. And I took the bar with no pressure and passed my first time. And I tried my first jury trial 3 weeks after being sworn in. I lost my first trial and I was devastated. I thought I was going to kick ass and take names, and I didn't realize that in my first trial they were actually kicking my ass and taking my name. But I learned a lot from the loss, I think. The firm I worked for didn't try cases, so I actually went out on my own within 6 months of being a lawyer, and I've been on my own ever since. But for most young lawyers, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. It's good to learn under somebody. It's good to have somebody who will mentor you and help you along before you go out on your own. When I became a young lawyer, I was told that, you know, you don't have the experience, you don't know what you're doing, you don't have the bankroll behind you, you don't have wealthy parents, that the odds were against the opportunity for success. And so I think it motivated me to prove the naysayers wrong. And also I think there's this always, and I don't know if this is just my own paranoia, but I have this fear of failing, and that fear of failure, I think, is also always back there a little bit, that keeps you working just a little bit harder and doing a little bit more than everybody else. I used to try cases and all the money I had in the world was out at risk on that trial. And so I'd try to get the doctors to show up and go in the courtroom to testify before they could ask me for a check. And I'd try to put them off and run in the courtroom so they'd get stuck on the stand without getting paid because I didn't have the money to pay them. Those are very difficult times because you risk getting wiped out on any one case that doesn't work out. And so I wouldn't recommend that lawyers today put their rent payments and their car payments and their payments for necessities of life out there, but sometimes that's what you do. When you're passionate about what you do, you believe in your clients, you put it all out for them, and sometimes it works out and sometimes lawyers go broke. The most important thing to winning a trial is credibility. The lawyer has to maintain his credibility and the client has to maintain their credibility, and so do their witnesses. And if you lose credibility, you lose a case. When I talk to a jury, I look at it like, those are my friends. Those are the people I hang out with. Those are the people I have a beer with. I only present evidence I believe in. I only take cases I believe in. Those of us that are plaintiff personal injury trial lawyers should be mindful of how fortunate we are. People come to us and trust us with the most important things in their life. They trust us. It's a wonderful opportunity when we can arrange for our clients to see quality doctors that provide good care. And as lawyers, we know we have access to good surgeons, good doctors on a lien. And they provide a fabulous opportunity for clients to get good care when they need it. And it allows them to have surgery if they need it, hospitalization where they couldn't otherwise afford it. And it's very helpful for the client, it's helpful for the case. But it's important not to abuse it. Law's a business, and they can't lose sight of what makes a business successful today. Hard work is what's most important. Having satisfied clients. Treat every client well. You work hard on every case, even if it's not the most profitable case. But if you take care of people in the long run, you'll have a successful business. I think that the most important thing a lawyer needs to keep in mind is that his reputation is everything. The judge needs to know that you're somebody that can be trusted. Lawyers in the community need to know you're somebody that can be trusted. I've made mistakes, I've made lots of them. The important thing is to learn from your mistakes. Everyone's going to make them. You make multiple mistakes in every trial. The key is fix them if you can and learn from them, and that's the secret. I've been working as a trial lawyer now 30 years. I still see myself as a student of trial advocacy. I watch other trial lawyers to learn from them. I study transcripts from my friends' trials. We meet and discuss strategy. We attend seminars where other people that may have far less experience than us are telling what they think, because I think as a trial lawyer, you're always going to be a student of trial advocacy. So right now, I believe I have a lot more to learn. Anybody can be a trial lawyer. Any color, any size, any age. There are no requirements for being a good trial lawyer other than that desire to want to be one. I recommend that all young lawyers try to get in a courtroom early. If you don't, you just don't have a feel for it. It's like a boxer reading about it but not actually being in the ring. You want to do something, you want to be good at something, then you have to actually do it. We feel good when we look in the mirror if we have lived our life well, if we've done something of purpose. So to be able to help people and do things for them, and for them to call on you and say, I need you, and to be there and to succeed for them, I feel like, I'm the lucky one. The key to real success is to be able to balance your professional and personal life. And as far as I'm concerned, if you don't have the right balance, you don't have anything. If you truly do things right and you truly look out for your clients and you make good decisions that aren't based on money and aren't based on your fees and aren't based on us, our decisions are based on what's best for our client. And if they remember that and live by it, the reality is they'll be more successful.